Nothing like fresh corn. You wanna grow your own and get plenty, just like I've got here, then stay tuned. Hello again. Today we're going to do something a bit different. We're actually going to grow some corn today. I really struggled to start seeds on corn. I bought a packet of corn seeds and it just didn't grow. I don't know what it was, maybe it's bad seeds and stuff. I actually found some old seeds from last year that I saved. Within like 3 days, they started to grow. Seeds if you can, but that's okay. If things don't work, you can always have a plan B. So I actually went and bought some corn as well. Don't feel bad if you can't start things from seed. That's all part of gardening. Doesn't matter, we try and we fail. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to plant these here, and we're also going to plant those other ones as well. So this bed I actually started a few weeks ago, quite easy to build. I've just put some compost and some vegetable mix in here. There'll be plenty for the corn to grow. What we're going to do is I'm going to plant these today. Just as before, what we need to do is we just need to pinch them out of their thing, try our best not to disturb the roots, and then they should just pop out like so. And then we're going to plant them. Spacing for corn is about 20 to 30 centimeters. So I think we're going to do about 20 centimeters in this little bed here. That should be enough spacing to get them established. Yeah, grow a good crop. And as you can see, most of these corn have at least 2 in there. So I think we're going to try and separate them and see what happens. Then we might actually get more than we bargained for. Need to be really, really careful. Slowly break them apart. That's that one, like so. For spacing, it's about 20 to 30 centimeters apart, which is the size of this here. So we'll start in this corner here, plop it in about so deep, just above the first thing. Okay, hopefully Blue doesn't eat it. We don't want to eat it just yet, Blue, okay? Just got my little spacer here, do another one here, put the next one in, another one. So we'll just make it a light hole and then try push them a little bit straight, help them with stability. And yeah, just try planting them as straight as you can. Make sure you bury the whole root as well. Now some people say you shouldn't transplant them, you should just do it direct. But the problem is if you wait too long and you have a short summer season, they're just not going to grow. So key is try not to disturb the roots too much. I've disturbed them a little bit, but hopefully we'll survive. And we'll check on them and see how they're going. Because I'm just going to plant the remainder and then we'll go from there. We're going to plant these as well. Within like 3 or 4 days, they sprout up. So that's how you know you have a really good seed. So try to save your seeds if you can. Put these in. We've actually got two seeds here, which is really good. We'll just plant both. Try not to tug on the plants too much. Just pop it in the hole. If you want to know what they look like when they start out, that is what they look like. So that's pretty much it. A few weeks and then we'll check on them and see how they're doing. It's been about 3 weeks now since we checked in. As you can see, the corns have grown very, very high. We will take a closer look at the corn and see how we can go. Every corn has 2 parts, a male part and a female part. As you can see at the top here, this is the male part. What this does, this is where all the pollen is. Pieces here are sticking down. That means the pollen will basically, what happens is it will fall down the bottom onto the female part, which is called the ear down here. Each one of these will pollinate the corn. I'll just give you a closer look. This is what it looks like, and if I give it a tap like this, you might just see some little bits of pollen there. This is actually where the corn will form. Each corn will have these little strands here. These strands are at the end of the ear called tassels. What happens is every one of these is connected to a corn kernel. So how these plants pollinate is by wind. Every time the wind blows through the plants, it will basically let the pollen fall down. If you don't have much wind, what you can do is you can shake the plant and the wind will come down and pollinate the plant. So this is why we plant it in blocks like we did earlier. If we plant it in blocks, then you're way more likely to get pollination. So the more we can get these tassels to pollinate, the better. What's growing on, guys? It's been about 3.5 weeks since we checked in. The corn has been growing really, really well. This is actually my favourite time of year because it's time to do some harvesting. Just looking at the front here, you can see there's a few corns here, 2 on that one, which is quite cool. You normally get 1 per thing. The front ones are not quite ready, but the back ones definitely are. So I'm going to show you how to tell the difference between which which is ready and which is not. So let's go have a look. Yeah, so as you probably know, this is actually the back part of the corn patch. All these ones are pretty much ready to go. Now the main way to tell is, if we look at this one here, the key thing to look at is the tassels have gone really, really brown. That is pretty much a really, really good sign to say that this corn is ready to go. So if I might just pull them off just to show you, like so. The thing you want to look for is the corn will be on a bit of a slant and the husk will be really, really thick as well. If you're still not sure, you can gently open this up, have a look inside. And what we're looking for, the yellow kernels. If it's not ripe and you cut this open, it's not a big deal. The corn will still be fine. It's just a protective layer basically. So just looking in there, you can see these kernels are nice and yellow. The other thing we need to look for is if you pinch this and the liquid is milky, that is a good indication that it's ready to go. Clear, then it still needs a bit longer. That is nice and milky, so long story short, that's ready to harvest. To harvest, let's grab the corn and you bend it down and it'll make a snap. Just like so. And then it should just come off, just like that. And then there's your corn. And you can peel off the layers, have a look inside. To me, that's quite a nice cob. Beautiful. I'm just going to carry on doing some harvesting. That one. That one there. Look at that. Pretty easy to grow. It'll make a delicious treat. Give it a go. Until next time.